Right then folks, this is a really simple fix on these B&W cases. If like me, you own a Brompton and you want to travel with it, especially on airlines and on Eurostar, but if you want to travel with it, you need a case to contain it in. This is a B&W case, German made, German engineering, absolutely fantastic. I've had it for about 4 years, travelled all over with it, never had any damage to the bike or the contents, never had any damage to the case itself. Now I haven't used it in a couple of years. The last time I used it was pre-COVID, the last time I flew, and I've gone to use it again recently, and unfortunately I've lost the keys. Now when I do pack this, I pack the Brompton in and I put all my luggage around the Brompton, so I'm only taking one suitcase. Security for me is key because I do want to lock it up because I've got camera equipment in there, I've got expensive stuff, and I've also, coming back, I've got my dirty Grundys, so I don't really want anyone going through those. I got in touch with B&W in Germany. There's their details, absolutely fantastic customer service, no problem whatsoever. Told them I'd lost the keys, not a problem, we'll send you a new set of locks. You just need to change them over. Totally free of charge, couldn't believe it, lifetime guarantee. Anyway, I'm just going to show you really briefly how to change the locks. It's a really simple solution. If I can do it, anyone can do it. Right, you need a really simple set of tools here. Just got a small screwdriver. I'm using a flat blade. They are crosshead screws or Phillips screws. You could do with a small Phillips, but I wouldn't worry too much. It's German engineering. Really good solid nuts and bolts. There's nothing made of chocolate in here. So the flat blade worked perfectly fine for me. I don't really that are holding bits on. I think they're probably about a 4mm, something like that. Didn't have a spanner to hand, and I bodged it and just used this Leatherman. Again, worked perfectly well. If you got them and you've got sausage fingers like me, small pair of tweezers really helps picking up the small nuts and bolts. And of course, what you need then is your new lock, and obviously a nice shiny set of new keys for it. Now the locks are held in place by one screw, this one here. So you just got to take that out, and this whole lock then slides that way, then this way, and it pops out and you can put the new one in. What I started by doing was taking this screw out first of all. And after a while, it just spins and spins. I thought it was a self-tapping screw going straight into the aluminium, but again, typical German engineering. It's not. So what I had to do was, and what you got to do first and foremost, is to take the handle off. The handle is held in place by these 4 bolts and nuts here. So I'm just going to whiz those off, and you can see how to get the lock out. Okay, that's those 4 nuts off, and the handle then just comes away in your hand. One little tip, these egg box indentations are fantastic for holding all the tiny little nuts and washers, so you don't lose any of them. So now that I'm in here, you can actually see the nut on the other side. All you got to do is just remove that. All right, screw out. There's your lock ready to come out. So you just got to slide it all the way this way. This one was a little bit stubborn. Make sure you push that lock catch in, otherwise it doesn't like moving. There you go. Pull it that way. And just wiggle it back. Just push it out the front. I have to give it a little bit. Out it comes. All you got to do then is just reverse the whole process. New lock in, slide it up, into place, put your bolt through. Right, there you have it. Put the handle back on just with those 4. So it's just 1, 2, 3, 4. Just put the bolt straight through, put the nuts back on. And there's a new lock. Obviously, if you're replacing both of them, you've got to do the one on the other side. But both working perfectly and lockable. Okay, thanks for watching. Happy travels.